Okay, we got Dano and Todd and George. So Todd and Dano are in the hot seat here. Going through, looking through here. So one thing that we were talking about before is once the paddle hits the water, we want to try to get it buried as soon as possible, because what happens is your paddle is buried now. Todd, taking a look over here. So going back over here. So right there, your paddle's hitting the water. Want to try to get it in the water up in the front so you can make sure, because really if you're paddling like this, right, you lose all of that catch. You can only start powering here, so at this angle, which is basically almost your 180-degree angle. But really what we want to try to get is that first angle is around 200 or so. 190. It should be about 200. Yeah. So from there, this is when you hit the water, and then this is when it's fully submerged. Right there. So we'll keep going. Okay, looks pretty solid. Good follow through. Super good follow through. I like the top arm. Like the top arm over here. Bottom arm is solid. And then, yeah, again, George, sorry, you're over here still, so you got to drive that top arm down a little bit. So pretty solid, good follow through, Todd. And so see, you're all the way back here. The reason why you're back here is because we're not able to get that catch in the front. So we want to make sure that we're getting the catch all the way in the front, right there. So it's a matter of using that leg, driving off that front leg. Yeah, so right now your legs are just basically staying still. Take a look at the quads here. Not much movement. So we want to engage that hip. So kind of like how George over here, his legs are over here. He's kind of engaging that hip and then pushing forward. And then take a look, see if maybe Dano's knee. Yeah. So there you go. See how he's pushing on that knee right there? Taking a look at that knee. Yeah, so even George, you too got a little bit of a knee push, which is good. It means you're using your quads. Super good here. So Todd, let's engage those legs a little bit more. Yeah, so take a look at the quads. Use the legs. Get the twist. So you want to get so on this side, your front knee and your front leg forward, and this leg on your right side should be either underneath you or just somehow behind. So in order to get that twist from your hip, you need to have one knee in front and then one knee in back. So that'll definitely help you with with getting up in the front. So right there, see again, taking a look, that's where you are hitting the water, the 192, and then fully submerged here, which is about 175 again. So it's actually in the negative. So we want this to be, I mean, at least the 180, right? 180 is straight up and down. So over here is 175. So from top arm to bottom arm. So I want to make sure that we get that situated. Okay, looks good though. Overall, the technique is solid. I think the only thing for you, Todd, is to get that reach up in the front, engage the legs, because this looks super solid. Just need to drop this shoulder using your hips. Okay, Mr. Dano, top arm a little bit bent. We could probably straighten that out just a smidge. I think what we should do is get you on the other side. Oh wow, let's take a look at that. So one thing that I do want to take a look at is, I mean, obviously the head thing, looking down, you're not able to see the guy in front of you. I know it's kind of like how Donovan used to paddle. He used to keep his head down and just watch his paddle go by him. So try to keep it up, keep the head up so you can see the guy in front of you. Straightening out that top arm will help you. And so just like how we're saying, that top arm, you want this top arm to be driving down, all the way down. So you see how Todd's arm is driving down. Super good, get a lot of power. But if you don't have the top arm driven down, you're not able to deliver as much power. So that's one thing here. So again, coming through. So right there, if we were to drop that top hand down and keep it straight, so taking a look at Todd's top hand again compared to this one, so this one comes back towards you, right? And so taking a look at Todd's, his is driving down and basically guiding where that paddle's going. So that's one thing that we could do. Take a look at this side. Good changeover. Good changeover. Good change. Whoa, see, so Todd, here we go. I bet the paddle is in right about there, right? Again, so straight up and down. We want it to be a little bit in the front. We want to have a positive angle, at least when it's fully submerged. So Dano taking a look. So good top hand, Todd. Dano over here, driving. This side is a little bit better. See how your top hand drives down a little bit more. Okay, so your top hand came down to about here. Let's try again. See, yeah. Okay, a little better. Yeah, little, and there you go. See, now it's all the way at the bottom. So what we need to do is get that down a little bit sooner. So you see kind of in comparison, so if you're looking at Todd, you're looking at Dano's arms here, top arms, they're both kind of driving down. Want to get that in unison because at the end of the stroke, this is where we want to be. So this side is good. Let me kind of back up a little bit down here and take a look. So on this side, top arm stays up, up, yeah, top arm stays up there. So you see the difference. Hopefully you guys can see the difference between the two. Let's go. There we go. Yeah, so this side, I like this side a lot better. And then coming down, drive down. Yeah, this side definitely drives a lot harder. I don't know if it feels better on your left side, but that's definitely, it looks better than the right. Yeah, I like this a lot better, Dano. Take a look. Oh yeah, see the difference between the top arms. Todd looks solid. Engage those quads, man. Yeah, see how George's leg here. See George's leg moving up forward. And then got your leg. Yeah, can definitely drive a little bit more off of the hip. It's not necessarily for power, it's so you can get that extra twist. So Dano, same thing. Good leg use. So one thing, Todd, let's get the legs involved. Dano, top arm there. Left side, looks a lot better. Try to keep the head up. Okay, cool.